everyone. Welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. This is your tarot reading for the week of, my name's Denise, by the way, in case you don't remember. But, as long as it's a kind name, I'll go by anything. Anyhow, we're going to go from Sunday. I'm going to do 3 cards a day, and we're going to go from Sunday, July 10th through Saturday, July 16th. So let me bring the other camera over here from my table and get this going. And big hugs to you meanwhile. Hope you guys are all doing really well. Hold on. Okay, so for this week I'm using Poppy Palin's Everyday Enchantment Tarot. And I'm going to do 3 cards for each day. So the first day is Sunday, of course, July 10th. So Sunday, July 10th, 2022. What is it that we most need to know? Especially coming up to the full moon. Okay. Of course, that's not till Wednesday, but boy, I bet you we're going to feel it all week because it's a super full moon. Well, that's not good. Get the Tower. Yuck. Okay, so then again, combined with these cards, okay, so this is interesting. Combined with these cards, it's not so bad actually. So with the 5 of Wands, it looks like it would be fun for games. Right? But not so good for struggle. And, we can see the guy in the background with the wind is coming up so crazy that his umbrella's gone backwards. There's just a lot going on. There's so much going on. So much going on that you might feel like, well, maybe you're moving house, maybe there's just some big reconstruction going on in your life. Some big change. With the Tower, we're talking big change. Sometimes it's painful and other times it's welcome, but it's still stressful. I always like to look at the Tower as the opportunity to let go of our false self, like our mask self, like who we think we need to be in order to who we think we need to be and what we think we need to do and all those other things in order to have love and approval. Love and or approval. What if we just let that go? What if we let go of that chaos in our minds, chaos in our belief system? What if we let go of that struggle and all we did is just struggle to keep our hearts open to ourselves? Then maybe our real self could come through. And then, with the 8 of Cups, we can just walk away from all that other baloney, right? Who needs to be slaving away over dishes if nobody's there to help you? Or maybe you've let the dishes pile up. Maybe you've let the dishes pile up and pile up and pile up and pile up, and you're tired of that, and you realize that it's a waste of life force to just have to deal with that all the time, that chaos, right? Because this looks very chaotic to me. And if this is what it's like in the house, you're going to want to leave. Who wants to hang out in that? So I'm feeling like it could, on one level, Sunday could be the day that you get yourself organized and decide you do your dishes every day. You don't let things pile up so that you don't want to run away and avoid. Now, on a completely different layer, looking at this from a different context, this could have to do with the 8 of Cups can be from walking away from something that is just, you're walking away from chaos and you're walking away from people who disrupt your life. Even though it's hard to start over, make your own way, you're not doing it anymore. You're not doing dishes for other people who are not pulling their weight. And with the 8 of Cups, that card is all about, besides taking self-responsibility to, walk away from things that you've given all you could, It's all about letting go. It's time for a big change. Sometimes this card is about traveling. If you do go out and travel, you might not want to leave the dishes behind, unless you have somebody coming in that's going to come in and clean for you while you're gone. It's sometimes a card of feeling kind of lonely because you're having to walk away. But getting away from chaos and struggle, I think, is probably a really good, always a good idea. Okay, so let's go to Monday, July 11th. Monday, July 11th. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Celebrations there. King of Wands. Major celebrations. And we get the Tower again. Okay, that's weird. Especially when you draw from a fan. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm pulling from the top and I just needed to shuffle more. Wowee. Okay. So with the Ace of Cups, we're celebrating a victory. There's a new opportunity for friendship, new love. We've got the power of the dragonfly or the damselfly. It's fantastic. The Ace of Cups is excellent. With the King of Wands, we have the determination to lead our own way. And you can see in this deck, in this rendition of the King of Wands, he's blind. But look at all the people who are following him and cheering him on. He's in his leadership anyway. It just goes to show you that if you honor your uniqueness, and you go in the direction that you're supposed to go in, you will lead your own life, your own path. You will be trailblazing your own path in your own way, and that's the way to go. That would be celebrating life. Now that may tear down those walls of who you think you need to be in order to get love and approval, right? Like I was talking about before. But that would be a good thing. That would all be a very, very good thing. Wouldn't it? Because who wants to be living a false life? Okay, Tuesday, July 12th. Tuesday, July 12th, coming up on that full moon on Wednesday. I bet we're feeling it all week. Just, that supermoon energy is just really... I can see this one wants to pop up. The Emperor. Ah, excellent. And this one. The Emperor and the Knight of Cups. Ooh, I like the artistic expression here in this card, the Knight of Cups. He's definitely serenading her, isn't he? And she's looking at him like, well, I'm not so sure about you, dude, but... She's looking, right? He's got her attention. I think this has to do with being in your own authority. The simple message here for Tuesday the 12th is being in your own authority, being willing to, reach across the aisle and assert yourself, right? Or reach across the desk, or, just be in your self-confidence. Then you can see he's, the Emperor's always my dad card, and you can see the happy family in the background there. But yeah, being in your leadership, being in your own authority, following your heart, go for what you want. Even if he doesn't feel worthy of getting her attention or love, I love that he's going for it. Sing that song. And then, with the Three of Swords, if you get rejected, don't waste too much time crying over, somebody else's rejection. The Three of Swords, to me, is always my card to remind me to not reject myself, to not betray myself. Whoever that guy is that left her, he's long gone. He's gone to the point that the cat's already looking at the bird out the window, and cat's a smart one, doesn't miss him. But on another level, if you've been betrayed by somebody who was kind of a smoozer, is that the way to say it? Some guy was trying to pull the wool over your eyes and just the seducer, right? If that's the case and your heart was broken, maybe you have a healthy dad or another healthy man in your life, dad, uncle, or grandpa, or friend who will tell you that guy was an idiot, right? Because that's the way it is. When people are like that, they're just, it's nothing to take personal. So if something happens on Tuesday, don't take it personally. Don't reject yourself. Don't betray yourself. Just love yourself through it. Whatever it is, it's always to love yourself through it. There's never any reason to beat yourself up when things don't go right. But yeah, feel your pain when you need to, if you need to, if something like that happens. On another level, sometimes the Three of Swords can just be somebody speaking too sharply and too critically, and they don't mean to, and they're just projecting their own negativity outward, and it doesn't have anything to do with you. So again, don't take it personally. Okay, so now this will be for Wednesday, full moon. Full moon conjunct Pluto with the sun conjunct Mercury in Cancer. Whew. There were so many aspects for that day, but that's all in my astrology video. It's already uploaded, so hop over there to that video, and the timestamps are in. So just you can click on Wednesday. But man, what a packed week! It looked like really powerful week for healing. Okay, so Wednesday full moon. I feel like fanning them out for this one. Page of Blades, Page of Swords, new discoveries, Justice, woo, and Three of Cups. Okay, so with the Page of Blades, Page of Swords, of course we're in that realm of well, you can see with the image of the card, it's like he's discovered the world beneath the microscope. It's like, wow, look at all of that, right? This card is all about studying new things, discovering new things. It's like, look at him. It's like mind-blowing, right? So there's something about blowing your mind and opening up. And then we have the Justice card. So I don't know if maybe this full moon will be bringing to fruition something from maybe the January 6th committee, because we've got Lady Justice here, right? Holding space for just the truth. And then with the Three of Cups, there's something to celebrate. Okay, so some new discoveries that brings in balance and fairness and truth, and karma coming full circle, and then something to celebrate. Okay, so if it doesn't have anything to do with the January 6th committee, but it looks to me like it will, but if it doesn't, and this is your personal, in your personal life, there's just, this is all beautiful. When it comes to a full moon, to get these cards for the full moon, it does have to do with keeping things balanced. Stay very fair and equitable with everyone. Be careful not to create any negative karma for yourself, right, with justice. it's truth, it's fairness, it's life lessons, karmic sometimes. Yeah. And then there's always so much love to celebrate. If you're in that place of reciprocity and equality, right? There's a lot of love in this card. And the sprite in the middle. So, the discovery of love that will continue to keep coming back to you as long as you can stay out of that, stay out of any fighting. Okay, that sounds good to me. All right. So for Thursday, let's go to Thursday, the 14th. All right, Thursday, July 14th. Boy, make sure you guys get your sleep because those full moons can be very, very energizing. Okay, Thursday, July 14th. Okay. Well, you saw me shuffle, and I'm drawing from a fan. It's not like I'm pulling from the top of a thing. Oh my goodness, so we've got repeat cards here. Okay. Interesting. But with the Four of Swords in the middle, okay, here's the major message. Make sure you get enough sleep leading up to the full moon, because I really do feel like the full moon will be energizing and you're going to need your rest. You might need a nap in the middle of the day because you might have been up too late the night before or woke up too early. That can definitely happen, especially because there's that connection with Uranus to the full moon, and Pluto. The moon's conjunct Pluto, there you go. So get your rest all week. And again, Thursday though, with the Page of Swords, if it's not some new political discoveries we're getting on the news, and this is just in your personal life, which is more than enough. It's never just. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say it that way. But with the Page of Swords, we're in that realm of inspiration. With the Four of Swords, we're in that realm of integration. So we get inspired, and we study, and we learn, and we get organized, and we're, making new decisions, and we're planning things, and then we have to figure out how to implement the plan. And with the Knight of Cups, I actually like having this card in here because it brings in that inspiration. I mean, whether or not she likes what he's singing, she stopped to look at him. Something inspired her, and you can see this little, sprite over here saying, hey, look up, right? He had to look up from his guitar. So there's creative inspiration here. The Knight of Cups has everything to do with attraction. There's attraction going on here. So I would say let yourself be inspired to what you're attracted to, and then do lots of meditation. Take a nap if you need to, of course, but get lots of meditation in to write things down. Swords are related to everything of the mind, communication, and planning. So let your creative inspiration come through, and make sure you take good notes and write things down. When you sit down to meditate, keep a pad of paper next to you so you can write those notes down. Okay, so that's Thursday. Friday, let's go with Friday the 15th. Friday, July 15th. Okay. Friday, July 15th. Two of Cups. Ooh. Justice again. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. You guys are going to laugh, but this reminds me of seeing a guy on years ago when I lived in Southern California. Seeing a guy that was so gorgeous on the freeway, I actually thought of running into him to make him stop. I mean, the thought crossed my mind. How do I get to talk to that guy? I thought of running into him. And then I was cracking myself up. But when you bring these two cards together with Justice, or with this, we've got trouble back here, right? That's where I was going with it, to try and manifest in my head for just a minute. So anyway, back to Friday. So the Two of Cups are people coming together of like-mindedness. There's attraction. There's sometimes proposals, because in the traditional Rider-Waite, there's one person has a cup and they're coming together and it's for healing purposes. Other times it can have to do with, just look at everybody here in the image, right? There's the doggy and the little girl. There's two ladies in the background. There's a couple back here. All right, these two guys are happy, right? There's a lot of happiness and sharing there. And with Justice, again, trying to stay balanced. In this card, traditionally with Justice, it can sometimes be fated, events, like you're fated to meet this guy, right? Or you're fated to meet this gal. You guys are fated to come together, or it could even be a doctor, right? And there's a lot of beautiful things with the Justice card. Now it is one of my life lessons cards, and I always see the symbol, if you look at. You see the Libra symbol right there? Of course, Libra rules this card. But I always see it as like a bridge. Like the Libra symbol to me is a bridge. So this card could be speaking to the beautiful bridge of relationship, and that you can manifest any beautiful relationship that you want, any loving relationship that you want, or even a loving relationship with yourself. With the Ace of Coins here, where there's lots of opportunity. Everything, the world is at your disposal with this card. There's so much potential there. It's all about abundance and, like I said, manifesting. It's sometimes a raise, a pay raise, because it's money. We're talking money. We're in the realm of money with the Ace of Coins. Oh, and you can see it right here with the wallet. So it could be an opportunity for a new raise because, the teamwork is there, the connections are there at work, and somebody who's your superior feels that it's a very fair thing to do is to give you a pay raise. Or maybe you're the boss and you're thinking about giving a couple of people raises because they've done so well. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with Saturday. Saturday the 16th. Okay. Saturday, July 16th. All right. Three of Coins. That's our teamwork participation card. Seven of Wands. And Nine of Wands. Ooh. Okay. So with the Three of Coins, let me Get these out of the way. Of course, it's teamwork. First, I was thinking it's Santa's elves, but no. It's everything that it takes to bring goods across the lands, it looks like with this card. There's the bridge. There's the person opening up the bridge. And then all the beautiful aspects of nature, too. Of course, this is Mars and Capricorn that rules this card. And so there's the movement towards manifesting and the teamwork. It's all about planning and the dedication it takes to, bring something together. It has to do with learning. And you can see how all these people are dependent on each other. And if one person drops the ball, it's going to affect everyone. So there's a valuable lesson there. With the Seven of Wands, somebody's taken a stand, right? Of course, this looks like it has to do with protecting the earth. The Seven of Wands is standing up for yourself. It's a card of persevering, taking control, doing the best you can. And then with the Nine of Wands, you're not giving up. No matter what it is, you're not giving up. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it for the week, you guys. Take good care. Bye.